everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Mel, and here we discuss everything to do with makeup, skincare, and sometimes a little bit of style for the over 50 woman. So in my last video, I had asked all my viewers if you wanted to see like a beauty haul type of video. I have recently purchased some products from the drugstore and from Sephora, and so many of you had mentioned that yes, please, you would love to see a haul video. So I thought, perfect, that's what I will do today. So I have a lot of products to get through, so we are gonna just jump right into it. I have actually quite a few skincare products that once I got everything laid out, and I was like, wow, I picked up quite a few skincare products, so I know that a bunch of you like that as well. So the first thing that we're going to start off with is I have a little bit of traveling coming up over the next, I'm going to say, month and a half, 2 months. And this is one of my favorite products to take traveling with me. And it is the Neutrogena All-in-One Makeup Removing Cleansing Wipes. Now, what I like about these is they're all individually wrapped. Part of my nighttime routine is if I really want to do like a quick makeup remover kind of night, I grab a packet, I grab my Neutrogena wipes that just come in like the regular blue pack. They just do such a great job of taking off all the makeup. Now, before I have a bunch of you commenting, I don't use them all the time. I know they are not environmentally friendly, but I do use them on nights where I am so tired and I just want to take off my makeup really quickly. What I usually use is those little, I'm sure you've seen them, those discs that you can remove your makeup with those, and I use those most nights, but these are a great option. And like I said, I use these ones specifically for traveling because they come individually wrapped. I find when they're not like this, they get really dried out and then they're just useless. So that's one of my first finds that I picked up at the drugstore. A couple of these products are going to be repurchases, so I'll let you know when it's a repurchase. Now, I've been giving this product to try. Some of these products I have used. Some of the makeup that I'm going to show you I actually used today to create this look because I wanted to try some of the products out. You know, I love playing with makeup. Now the next skincare product that I picked up was the Garnier 3-in-1 Night. It's a super smoothing serum cream. Now, what really intrigued me about this product is it is a retinol product, but it's very good for sensitive skin. It's fragrance free. It's great for fine lines, uneven texture. I've been using this, and then I've also, on other nights, I've been using my regular L'Oreal, like my midnight serum, but I really wanted to give this a try because sometimes when you use a retinol cream, that can be very, and if you do have sensitive skin, it can really irritate your skin. So this one specifically said that it wasn't going to irritate skin, I was all over that. This is actually like a heavy duty type of container. It does come out like a lotion type of product. I really have been enjoying this. Very creamy. You can see that it absorbs great. Like I said, there's no fragrance to it. So what the back of the packaging says, in just one step, the serum cream replaces your night cream, your serum, and your eye cream. Now, I don't usually, I haven't been using it under my eyes. I have my own eye cream for that, which I'll show you in a second. So I've just been using it like on my face. Each night after cleansing, apply 2 to 3 pumps all over your face and your neck. When applying under the eye, pat gently with an outward motion. And what it does say about retinol is it just says, introducing retinol into your skincare routine, ? This product is formulated to provide the benefits of retinol without over-drying the skin. Great for first-time retinol users and those with sensitive skin. It is normal to experience some skin dryness, flakiness, or tingling if your skin is not used to retinol. And then it just gives you the guidelines about like how to incorporate this product into your skincare routine. One thing I will say, when you are using retinol products on your skin, make sure you're using SPF during the daytime because that is going to not make your skin irritated from the retinol. The sun and this retinol don't jive very well. So that's one of my tips if you do use retinol, that making sure you're using like a sun protection on your face. So I'm going to say I've been using this for about 2-3 weeks now. I really do like how it makes my skin, my skin is really super soft. I mean, I haven't really noticed anything with my fine lines or anything like that, but with skincare products, when you first start using them, it does take quite a while for it to, for you to start noticing any benefits from it. But so far, so good. I really do think that it's a great option for somebody if you just want to start introducing retinol into your routine. And granted, it's one of those great drugstore affordable options. When you think of other retinol creams, it can get quite pricey. But I believe what I'll do is I'll stick the price of this one, and it was very affordable. Now, I did go ahead and repurchase my favorite eye cream. If you saw my last video, I mentioned that Revlon was doing some restructuring, and they're not officially going like under. They're just restructuring, so the brand is still staying around, but Revlon and Elizabeth Arden are the same company. So my favorite eye cream is the Visible Difference Moisturizing Eye Cream. And when I heard that there was maybe something going on, I was like, oh my goodness, how many should I go and buy? Because this is like my favorite eye cream. So it's just a little jar like that. It comes in a, oh my goodness, if the printing wasn't so small. It comes in a 15 ml. That's what it looks like. Very, very creamy. And I have not found another eye cream as good as this one. But what I have done now is I went and picked up eye cream from the drugstore that I want to try out and see if it's as good. I usually try and go by what I hear about other reviews about products. So I wanted to try this. Now, this one has been around for quite a while, so this isn't anything new. It's the L'Oreal The Wrinkle Expert Anti-Wrinkle Cream. Reduces crow's feet, improves smoothness, all-day moisture. And it's one of those ones that has the 55, like the little symbol on here, 55 plus. I know that they do have like some of their products are specifically for different age groups. Now this one was a little bit more affordable. It's the same size, so 15 mils, a little bit of like on the creamy side. So I can't wait to try it out. I always like eye creams that are going to make my under eyes look like really hydrated. This one doesn't. I just put a little bit on my hand. It doesn't have any sort of fragrance to it. So that's great if you are sensitive to any sort of perfumes. I did use the Elizabeth Arden under my eyes today, but I will start using this one. It does mention that after 2 weeks, your crow's feet are supposed to look improved. So we'll see how that works. Now this next product, I think a bunch of you will be really interested in if you like using lash serums. So I had seen that The Ordinary came out with a new, like a lash serum. So it's the multi-peptide lash and brow serum. So I started using this about 2 weeks ago, and I thought, you know what, I think that this is really going to start working. And I went and I picked up another one. So I have two. Because it is so affordable, and that's why I think a bunch of you, even if you're a drugstore person, this was super affordable. So in Canadian dollars, this was $15.80. And other lash serums and brow serums, they can run you into like $50, $60, $70, and even more than that. The price can be just really, really crazy. When I saw a bunch of other people using this, and when I went onto Sephora, so you can get this at Sephora, I went down to the reviews and started looking at what people were saying about it, and there were so many people saying that they thought it was awesome, it was doing a great job. So that's why I went and I immediately picked up a second one. Now what's unique about this one is you can actually use it a couple of times a day. Usually with lash serums, it's something you use just at nighttime, and you put it on before you go to bed, and then it works all night. But that's why I thought this one was really intriguing, because you can actually use this twice a day, in the morning and at night. I've also been using it on my one brow here. So both my brows, like I have hairs there. They're not like totally thinned out, but where I'm really noticing it is on this eyebrow right here. If I can find a picture where I can kind of show you how it's really thinning out. And I don't know why, it's just this one here is really, really thinning out on me. So I've been taking this and just running it along those hairs. And you know what? Even after a couple weeks, I'm seeing just a little bit of fullness coming into my tail here. So fingers crossed, this is actually working. My lashes, well, it's kind of hard because I've got falsies on today, but I'm not going to say like I've noticed a great huge improvement in my lashes. They may look a little bit I don't know, maybe just a little bit fuller, but there's nothing dramatic about it at all. I don't see them like absolutely like giving me like lash extension kind of look. But so far I can see it just ever so slightly working on my brow. But again, I'll keep you guys updated on this. You know, like I said, fingers crossed. I really, really hope this works out because it is so affordable. I can't believe how cheap that is. This is always in my stash, this next product. I use this several times a day. I have one in my purse. So it's the Nivea, the Hydro Care lip balms. These come in like a whole assortment of different, I'm going to say flavors. This is just like a 24-hour moisture one. The one I usually get is the dark blue one, but they were out of stock on it, so I just picked this one up. Any of the Nivea are great. There's like a sunscreen one. There's like different flavors, like I said. But this leaves my lips so hydrated. I find this one is way, way better than even the chapstick. Like the actual brand chapstick. I find that one is just too waxy. I don't like that waxy feel on my lips. And I even think it's better than, I've used the Burt's Bees one. And I don't know, there's just something about the Burt's Bees one. It just doesn't feel like it gives me enough hydration. But these are super moisturizing. So, and again, really, really affordable. So if you're looking for a good lip balm, highly recommend these ones. Now, these next two products I did pick up at Sephora. This one really, really intrigued me. Now, I won't be using it at the same time as I'm using the Garnier Retinol, but this is the Peace Out Retinol Face Stick. What blew me away was when I was on the website and I scrolled down to the reviews. This gets a 4.5 out of 5 star. Like it says 92% of people that have used this would recommend the product. So that just blew me away. That's pretty incredible. That's a high rating. Now what this is it's 3% encapsulated retinol blend, a super powerful retinol that softens the look of fine lines and wrinkles. And then it just says, as the last step in your evening routine, Retinol Face Stick locks in all the benefits of your serum and moisturizer while delivering its own set of ultra-potent ingredients to reveal smoother, firmer, more youthful-looking skin. Fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven texture are visibly reduced with this powerful yet nourishing balm, and it looks so easy to use. So it does come, like it says, just like a stick, and then you take that off. And that's what it looks like. This is 8 grams. And from what I've read about it, you just kind of put it all over your face and blend it in. So that looks like a really super quick and easy product to use. But like I said, I'm just gonna give my face a little bit of time between using this and then between using the Garnier. And then, you know, I'm always on the hunt for trying to have a product that really helps diminish my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, because I am very conscious of it. It bothers me some days more than other days, depending on what makeup I'm using and that sort of thing. Sometimes it does a better job of covering it than other products. But the one product that I do use for it is sometimes it can be really, really hard to find, and it's very expensive. I'll put a thumbnail up here of when I was with the product that I currently use for it. But when I was in Sephora, I happened to see this. It was on one of those stands that they have at the front of the store that, you know, they get you as soon as you come in through the store. It's the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Niacinamide Dark Spot Serum. So I was like, okay, should I give this a try? It says helps reduce the look of hyperpigmentation and even your tone. This powerful serum helps improve skin's appearance by reducing the look of dark spots, sunspots, hyperpigmentation, and discoloration with niacinamide. What it says is 100% reported this product helped reduce the appearance of their dark spots and made their complexion look more even toned. And that was in a consumer perception study with 30 participants after 4 weeks. Now this, what I liked about it is this one isn't as expensive as my one that I currently use. Dropper type of product. Okay, so that we'll see how this works. The product that I use has done a really good job so far of diminishing the appearance of them. But again, like I said, I'm just trying to find something that was a little bit more affordable and a little bit easier to find at the store. Now we're going to get into a hair product that I picked up, and I've heard like excellent reviews about it. Again, this one is from Sephora. It's the Olaplex No. 9. This is a nourishing hair serum. So I am always, again, on the hunt for a product that is going to help with my frizziness on my hair. I'm trying to remember which video it was. It may have been like my L'Oreal video. If it was, I'll put the thumbnail here. So if you watch my L'Oreal video, right at the very beginning, I will show you what my hair looks like after all I did was washed it and I blow dried it. And my hair is like a frizz bomb. So I love trying new products that will help with that. So this one you use, it's like a leave-in styling cream, and it's supposed to help your hair with protecting it from pollution, heat. So if you are somebody that uses blow dryers or flat irons, curling irons, that sort of thing, it's supposed to help with like static or like any tangles. So like I said, I haven't used it yet, but I'm curious to try it, and I will let you guys know in an upcoming video how well it does. Okay, so now we're going to get into some of the makeup, my favorite part. Not that skincare. I mean, skincare is pretty good too, but you know I love playing with makeup. So the first thing that I picked up was the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. Now, this is not a new product, and like I've mentioned in previous videos, none of this usually is new, brand new on the market. It's been around for a while. I had heard really good things about this one, and it's supposed to give you that like a dewy, glowy look, really hydrated look, and look natural on the skin. So you know that I'm all over that. I love products like that. So I'm going to use this one in a future video and show you guys. We'll do like a first impression on it. And then a couple of products that I picked up from Sephora. One of them is the IT CC Plus Nude Glow Skin Tint. Now this came out, I believe, I'm going to say like it was several months ago that this came out. And it is a color correcting cream, medium coverage skin tint, brightening glow serum, and has SPF 40 in it. What I've heard is there's really mixed reviews about this. I think it was Angie from Hot and Flashy. I don't think she likes this one. I'm pretty sure she did a first impression on it and she didn't like it. And then I've heard some people that like absolutely think it's the best thing. But I like formulating my own opinion on products. So we'll try this one out in a future video. I'll do like a first impression as well on this one. And then the other product I picked up, this was actually a viewer suggestion. And they said that they really like it and I should give it a try. So it's the Clinique Moisture Surge CC Cream, another CC cream. I like CC creams because they have a little bit more thickness than a BB cream, and they usually will have like a lot of them have like a SPF in it. Not all of them, but some of them do. This one does have a SPF 30 in it. But the viewers said that they really like this one. I have it in the shade light medium. So if you're familiar with that packaging, that's what it looks like. I'm not going to open it at this point because it has one of those seals on the top, so I'll just leave it for now. But I'll have a first impression of this one too. We'll do a bunch of first impression videos. How about that? Now, I did pick up a couple of eyeshadow palettes and I used them today to create this look. I just couldn't wait. I've been wanting to try them. Now, surprisingly, for eyeshadow palettes that I picked up at Sephora, these are very reasonable. Like the price is actually pretty reasonable. So the first one I picked up is the Sephora Pocket Palette. These are called Sun Shadows. And this is like a little series. I think there was like 2 or 3 other ones that had different shades in them, but I liked this one. It was the shade Noon Light. So it comes like that. It has like this little decoration on there. You take that off so that this doesn't slide out. And then you slide that out, and then you've got all your shades. So I thought this was a really pretty palette. I like the colors. You know, I'm a neutral girl. And then the other palette that I picked up was by Morphe, and it is the 9V Vintage Rose palette. And those are the shades there. So I used bits and pieces from each palette. I really wanted to try it out, see if it looks, but I think it did a really pretty job. Just some different shades and a little bit of shimmers. Morphe is very affordable, great quality. Like if you're looking for palettes that are very pigmented, Morphe does a fantastic job of that. And I would say that they're like comparable to like a drugstore palette for affordability. But like I said, I can have these in another video and do like a get ready with me. I have picked up 2 mascaras. This one I was always curious about. I don't think I've ever tried like a Wet n Wild mascara, but this is the Big Poppa, and it's supposed to give you like really lengthening and volumizing lashes. So I thought, okay, well, we'll see how that goes. It has one of those very like hourglass type of bristles, so those usually are really good for lengthening and volumizing. And then I picked up a little I'm going to say a trial size of the Tarte. It's the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. So this is a new one that's out. It's only been out for like a few weeks now. But this one, I've heard such good things about it. A bunch of my friends have tried it out and they think it's very good. It's almost being compared to, I think, like the Thrive Mascara. But what I'm hearing is that people are enjoying this one better than the Thrive. So a tubing mascara, if you're not familiar with a tubing mascara, I really like tubing mascaras. I have what I have under my falsies today as I'm wearing that L'Oreal, that double extend tubing mascara. The tubing mascaras are fantastic. They are so good at removing at the end, like being removed at the end of the night. You just basically use water to remove the mascara. And I love that because I don't wake up in the morning, even though I cleanse my face at night and I use, some nights I double cleanse, and I still can sometimes wake up in the morning and still have like mascara residue, and it's just kind of like that raccoon eyes kind of look, right? But with tubing mascaras, I have never had any issues with that at all. Mascara just glides off. And I bought the trial size just because where I can, especially at Sephora, I do try and use like trial sizes because they're going to be a little bit more affordable. And then if you don't like the product, you haven't invested a bunch of money in it. So I'll have this again in a future video. And then I did end up picking a lipstick up, and it is by Lise Wachee. But this one is the Rouge Velour Matte Supreme. It's a velvety matte finish, intense color, long-lasting lipstick. So that's the packaging. Very, very beautiful. And this is the shade here. It's just gorgeous. So it's like one of those really slender type of lipsticks. Isn't that a gorgeous shade? That one is called Rose All Day. I should have actually used it today because it would have looked really nice actually with this rose look that I have going. That would just be beautiful like in the fall. But they were having a sale on some Lise Wachee products, so that's why I picked it up. And then the other 2 products that I have, and I applied them to my face. One is the Milk Makeup. This is called a Bionic Bronzer. So it's a liquid bronzer. I have it in the shade Time Travel. This is sold at Sephora. I was blown away by how hydrating for a liquid bronzer it made my skin look. So I don't know if you can kind of see right in here. I didn't use any other bronzer on my actual cheeks. Around the perimeter of my face, I just went in with my Buxom, this is the Staycation Vibes bronzer. So I used that on the perimeter, but the actual cheeks, I just used this bronzer here. And it's so pretty. Like, oh my goodness, I was so surprised by it. It's called I guess the reason they're calling it a bionic bronzer is because it does a lot of things. It's a bronzer with skincare superpowers, hydrating liquid bronzer for a natural looking sun-kissed effect, 90% natural, infused with mushroom extracts, hyaluronic acid, and vegan plant-derived collagen. Now, I made sure to give it a good shake because it actually says that on the packaging to make sure you give it a really good shake. So it comes out quite dark. And then all I did was I blended it in with a brush. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a gorgeous shade. So I just went in with this is the BK Beauty 106 brush. And I stippled it onto my face with that. But it stipples on just amazing. It can blend right into the skin. Look at that. And it just kind of gives you that beautiful bronze look. But can you see how hydrating it looks? For a bronzer, like it looks amazing. So, and I love the shade. That was a beautiful shade. So super impressed with this. It's very tiny, unfortunately. That's the only thing, is this is a 17 mils. So it's not very big at all. So you only need a little bit. I mean, that's all I used was that little bit, and you can see how much applied really well on my hand and blended out. But I think it just looks beautiful. As soon as I was putting it on, it just looked beautiful. So again, we'll have it in another upcoming video for you guys. And then I went in with a blush. Now I went and picked up a new shade of this blush. It's the NYX Sweet Cheeks. So I have that orangier kind of one, the Coralicious one. So I really wanted to go and try this one. This one is called Nude, but the combination of these two looked incredible together. And so I did the same thing. I put it on my cheek and then blended it in. But that's the shade right here. And then once you blend it in, it's just gorgeous. It's just such a gorgeous color of a blush. And they blend in so well. This one, I wasn't as scared when I went to use it as the Coralicious one. That one, like when you put it on and then I wanted to blend it in really quickly because it's very pigmented that way, like color-wise. This one I found I had a little bit more time to work with it just because it was a different shade. So if you're looking for one that you don't have to blend in like immediately, I would look for this shade here. But really, really like that. That's gorgeous. And then last but not least is an actual hair tool that I picked up. It's by Conair. It's called the Knot Doctor. It's a detangling hot air brush wet dry styler. Now, the reason that I wanted to try this was my hairdresser. She actually pointed me in the right direction for this, and she said that she picked it up at Costco. Now, when I looked on like Google to see where people can find it, whether you're in the States or Canada, that sort of thing, they sell it actually at a bunch of places. Like you can get it at Costco, you can get it at Ulta, you can get it at like Amazon, Walmart, Canadian Tire, Best Buy. So there's a whole bunch of retailers that sell this. But I'm always looking for a hair tool that will save me some time. So this is a hair dryer but also a styler in one. So from what when I've watched other people using like a similar product to this, you're blow drying your hair but you're also styling it. It's supposed to save you so much time. That's kind of what I'm looking for in my routine, right? I'm trying to style my hair. I don't want all the frizzies, but I want it to look decent, and maybe I don't even have to use like a curling iron. I did read a review about it in our local paper here, and I cut out the news clipping because I was like, okay, well that's very interesting that they did a review on it. And so the person that was actually doing, she actually tested it out, and she said that it is she has wavy frizz prone hair, and she said that it was great for hair drying, styling. The rounded brush attachment was easy to work through her towel dried hair. Smoothed the strands. She didn't have any tangles. She said it was about the same amount of time as like a regular dryer when you're drying your hair. She was impressed with the ease of use and outcome. Her hair looked sleek. It's almost like she says that she had a professional blowout at a salon. So that impressed me. So when I read that article, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go pick this up. I didn't use it today because I'm gonna see if I can somehow incorporate it into a video for you guys. But if not, I'll just kind of use it in the morning and then show you guys what it looks like on camera. I will have everything linked and listed down below of everything that I showed you guys today, and also what I have on my face. I did show you a couple of products that I have already used, but whatever else I used to create my makeup look today, I will have everything linked down below. And if you're not already, I would love for you to consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a little part of my world here on YouTube. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content. Let me know, is there anything in particular that you guys would like to see first for me to try out in a future video? Just let me know that below. Don't forget, you can always follow me over on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I have all of those. Those are always down in the description box as well. And as always, I hope everybody has a great week and a great life, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!